If you want to obtain a Wisconsin dealer's license, all you need to do is obtain a dealer surety bond or an irrevocable letter of credit. You're going to get a federal tax ID number and a Wisconsin sales tax ID. You've got to register with the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutes. You've got to have a building and a lot. And then you're going to submit a Wisconsin dealer license application to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. I'm going to show you how to easily obtain your Wisconsin dealer's license right now. Hello, I'm Dallas Johnson with Dealer Training, and if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. If you're interested in becoming a dealer, or if you are currently a licensed dealer, our content is designed just for you. So please consider subscribing and hitting that notification button so you can view the content for dealers as soon as it is uploaded. And at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can download our 134-page Dealer Training and Profit Manual for free. So first, I want to show you some valuable contact information for Wisconsin dealers. Wisconsin dealers are regulated by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, and they maintain what's called the Dealer and Agent section. And their phone number is 608-266-1425. And they're going to be an encyclopedia of knowledge for you when you're getting your dealer's license for the first time, or if you've been a licensed dealer for several years, they are going to be great contact information for you in Madison. I want to go in depth into the 6 steps that are required in order to obtain a Wisconsin dealer's license. So step number 1, you can either get a $50,000 dealer surety bond or a $50,000 dealer irrevocable letter of credit. If you decide to get a dealer surety bond, you can get one from an insurance agent, and that's going to run you about $300 to $400 a year. If you decide to take the other route and get a $50,000 irrevocable letter of credit, you'll need to get one of those from a bank, and some banks don't write letters of credit, and some banks will require you to deposit $50,000 into their one of their accounts before they'll issue you a $50,000 irrevocable letter of credit. So 99 out of 100 dealers normally choose the cheaper route, which is the $50,000 dealer surety bond. So you can get this from an insurance agent or from a bonding company. And by the way, if you know a good insurance agent in the state of Wisconsin that sells dealer bonds, please put their contact information down here at the bottom so other dealers that view this video will be able to contact them, and then you can give them a little bit of business. But also, if you decide that you're just going to sell motorcycles, the state of Wisconsin will allow you to just obtain a $5,000 dealer surety bond. So step number 2, in order to get your Wisconsin dealer's license, you're going to have to get a federal tax ID number and a Wisconsin sales tax ID. And I'm going to show you both of these, but chronologically, you have to get your federal employment number before you can get your Wisconsin sales tax ID number. And so the federal employment number is the number that the federal government will tack onto this business. And that sales tax ID will just basically show the state of Wisconsin that you are legally able to do business in the state of Wisconsin. So before I show you this, I want to give you some contact information here. If you have any questions about your Wisconsin sales tax ID, you can call 608-266-2776. And in just a moment, we're going to jump on the Wisconsin Department of Revenue's website. That's going to be revenue.wi.gov. So first, though, we're going to get our federal employment number here, because you have to get the federal employment number before you actually get your Wisconsin sales tax ID. So if you go to the IRS website, very easy to do. We're going to get this for free. It's just a few clicks of the mouse in order to get your federal employment number. So you go to irs.gov. You're going to click on Apply for Employment ID Number, and then you click the blue button down there at the bottom and apply for your EIN, online. So we're going to start the application. And for this scenario, I want to show you just as an example of how to start a Wisconsin dealership as an LLC. I'm not telling you you have to be an LLC. I mean, you can obviously be a sole proprietor, partnership, or corporation. But for this scenario, just as an example, I'm going to show you how to get your federal employment number in the state of Wisconsin as an LLC. So you'll click LLC there if you're doing an LLC. Let's say, for example, that we have 2 members on the license, then we would put 2 plus the state of Wisconsin. The federal government wants to know why you need a federal employment number. Well, we're starting a new business, so that's why we're getting a federal employment number. So you're also going to need to put one of the person's name that is on the license here, along with a social security number, and then you're going to put your contact information there and your business entity, and then that is all there is to it. And now you will have a federal employment number. So you just need to download that. You want to secure that in a safe place, and it is going to go on your dealer application. And now I'm going to show you how to easily get your Wisconsin sales tax number. And like I said, you've got to have your federal employment number before you can get your Wisconsin sales tax ID. So we're going to get this automated online. at revenue.wi.gov. It's a few steps here, just a few more clicks of the mouse. And we're going to jump down here at the bottom and we're going to apply online for a sales tax ID number. So this is going to be very easy to do. And we're going to be registering with the Department of Revenue because the Wisconsin Department of Revenue basically regulates sales tax IDs. And you have to have this number before you can get your Wisconsin dealer's license. So we'll say, yes, this is a first-time business registration here. You're going to need to put your information in here. And let's just say we're doing this as an LLC. You would select LLC from the drop-down box there. And right now, you enter your federal employment number. So like I said before, you cannot do this until you have your federal employment number. So you can't get that tax ID until you have registered with the IRS. So put your federal employment number in there. And what we're obtaining is a seller's permit, okay? So you're going to check the top link there. In order to get a dealer's license in the state of Wisconsin, you have to have a Wisconsin seller's permit. So you'll click seller's permit there. And now you're going to put the address of your dealership along with the best contact information for the person on the dealer's license. Maybe that's you, or maybe that's a partner. And then you're also going to need to make sure and put your the type of business that you're going to be running here. So most of us are going to be running a retail dealership. So here's some great contact information for you. If you have questions about your federal employment number, you can call the IRS directly at 800-829-4933. But if you have questions specifically about your Wisconsin tax certificate, then you can call 608-266-2776. So step number 3, this is pretty easy to do as well. In order to get a Wisconsin dealer's license, you have to register with the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do this. This is basically another state's equivalent of registering with the Secretary of State, which most states require, but in Wisconsin, they want dealers to register with the Department of Financial Institutes. So I'm going to give you that phone number first, and then I'm going to take you online and show you how easy this is to do. So if you have questions about how to register with the Department of Financial Institutions, you can call 608-261-9555. But I'm going to take you right online here. This is wdfi.org. Once again, it's www.wdfi.org. And we're going to jump right on here. And once again, this is very automated. Let's just say we're forming an LLC or even a corporation for that matter. You can click on that top left link there. And a domestic liability company would be a dealership that is actually located in the state of Wisconsin. So if your dealer's license is in the state of Wisconsin, which obviously it will be to get the dealer's license in Wisconsin, then you'll check that link right there. And you're going to need to check your name availability first here. Okay, so what you want to do, let's just say, for example, you want Wisconsin Motors. You click Wisconsin Motors in there. It's going to tell you whether or not that name is available. And then once it is, you can click Next. And you can register that name. And you'll put your name and your dealership address right there. And it's going to walk you through the whole process. And then in just a few moments, you will have your sales tax ID. But once again, if you have questions on the Wisconsin sales tax ID, give them a call at the Department of Financial Institutions, 608-261-9555. Step number 4, you got to have a building and a lot. So in order to get your Wisconsin dealer's license, the state of Wisconsin is going to require that you have a building and a lot. So your business must be permanently enclosed, and it must be either owned or leased by you. And that building that you're using for your Wisconsin dealer's license must be devoted mainly to the operation of your dealership. And the state of Wisconsin does not allow a dealer's license to be located at a residence or in a tent. Okay, so one thing the state of Wisconsin also requires in order to get your dealer's license, you have to have office space in that building. You've also have to have a 12-foot by 20-foot area to display vehicles inside the building. And you also have to have an exterior display lot with room for at least one vehicle. Okay, so you're also going to need a permanent sign on your building. So the state of Wisconsin basically wants to make sure that your building is operated and identified as a dealership. So that dealership sign that you have must have your Wisconsin dealership name in at least 4 inches or high or larger. And also, they want you to be able to see that sign from the nearest roadway. So the state of Wisconsin requires that you either have a service facility on the premises or an agreement with the service facility. And I'll show you that paperwork here in just a moment. So then we are going to submit our Wisconsin dealer license application to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. And I'm going to show you how to do this here. You can go right to the Department of Transportation's website. It's wisconsin.dot.gov. And there's a few docs that we're going to take care of here. But if you want to know how to get that dealer license application, just jump up to go to Google, Wisconsin dealer license, and you're going to click that very top link right there, and that's going to allow you to download that doc. And also, there's some other docs that we're going to submit with our application, and I'm going to go through these extensively with you here. So you're going to be submitting several documents in that dealer application packet. We're going to put your dealer application in that packet that you're mailing to Madison. We're going to fill out an entity owner statement, business facility statement, either a bond or an irrevocable letter of credit. You're going to have either a service facility or you're going to have a service facility agreement, which I'll show you here in just a few minutes. And then you're going to have to also submit a salesperson application for whoever's selling vehicles, whether that's you or salespersons. But let's walk through these real quick here. The first form is MV2186, which is your Wisconsin dealer license application. So you want to put your legal name. Here's your FEIN that's going to go up here. And you don't have a dealer's license number yet. So you're going to leave that blank. So the state's going to enter that for you once you have obtained your dealer license. So you want to make sure that you're putting all your information in there, and you're going to check whether you're selling all vehicles for cash or whether you're going to offer some type of financing there. So you have to have that information on there. You also want to make sure that you have signed this, and each person on the license has to sign this. So make sure you get that taken care of. That's MV2186. That's your first doc. That's your dealer application for the state of Wisconsin. You're also going to have to submit form MV2844, and on this, you're going to check your business entity, whether you're a sole proprietor, partnership, corporation, or an LLC. And this is going to be for each person on the license. So if you have 3 persons on the license, you're submitting 3 of these forms. If you have 1 person on the license, then you're just going to be submitting 1. So this is your owner entity statement. Next, we need to show that we are meeting local zoning requirements. So you're going to have to check these here. Say, yes, you got a permanent building. Yes, you have an office. Remember, you have to have at least 12 by 20 foot square feet inside the building, and then also a repair shop with that service agreement, which I'll show you. So make sure that you're filling all this out correctly. By the way, if you submit any fraudulent information on a Wisconsin dealer license application packet, the state of Wisconsin will charge you with a misdemeanor. So you want to make sure not only that all this information is true and correct for you, but it's true and correct for each other person whose name is on the license. So if you're submitting that $50,000 dealer surety bond, you'll need to do it on this form right here, and your insurance agent will be able to help you out with that. But like I said, you can either have that $50,000 dealer surety bond or a $50,000 irrevocable letter of credit. And if you're submitting an irrevocable letter of credit, then instead you would submit form MV1046. Now, also, like I said, you either have to have a service facility on your premises. If you don't, that's okay, but you just have to go into another service facility somewhere and get a service facility agreement. So you're going to have the owner of that service facility sign this. This is form MV2085. And the final doc that you're going to submit to the state in order to get your Wisconsin dealer's license is going to be a sales person's license. Now, most states allow the dealer to sell without a separate sales license, but the state of Wisconsin does require even a dealer, a person whose name's on the Wisconsin dealer's license, to submit a salesperson's application as well. So even if you're on the dealer's license and you're selling vehicles, then you have to have the salesperson's application. Later on, when you're hiring salespersons, you want to submit this form for each person that you hire later on. So every person that sells vehicles for a dealer in the state of Wisconsin must have a sales representative license. So you're going to submit these documents here: dealer application, owner entity, business facility statement, your dealer bond or your irrevocable letter of credit, your dealer service agreement, and salesperson representative license application to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. That's going to be P.O. Box 7909. That's obviously going to be in Madison, Wisconsin, 53707-7909. And give the dealer license unit a call if you have any questions. 608-266-1425. Okay, so they're going to walk you through the entire process. If you have other questions, they're going to help you. I definitely recommend always staying in contact with the Department of Transportation dealer unit. If you have any questions, they're going to be a wealth of information for you. So, once you obtain your Wisconsin dealer license, you must display the dealer license prominently. So, you're going to work hard for that Wisconsin dealer's license. You're going to be really proud when you obtain your Wisconsin dealer's license. And Wisconsin law does require that every dealer license is displayed prominently. So you don't want to shove that dealer's license in some desk drawer, lock it in a vault. You must frame your official Wisconsin dealer's license and display it on the wall, because all Wisconsin dealer licenses must be displayed prominently. On a final note, I've been in this industry for many, many years, and I've owned a profitable dealership myself, and I've trained thousands of entrepreneurs just like you in a classroom environment and showed them how to get their dealer's license all over the United States of America. And one thing I've learned, if you maintain 100% compliance, which means you follow every rule, law, and guideline, you are going to maintain 100% profit. So ethics, integrity, and compliance will take you to the very top of this industry profit-wise. So now I want to show you how you can easily download your free 134-page dealer training and profit manual. We normally charge $19.95 for this manual, and I'm going to show you how to download it for free. So you're going to go to our official website. That's dealertraining.org. Once again, that's dealertraining.org. You're going to click on that blue Download Now button, and here you're going to see that coupon box. You just need to enter our YouTube channel name into that coupon box. So it's youtube.com/dealer training. Once again, youtube.com/dealer training. And when you hit the apply button there, you're going to see that $19.95 charge over there to the right. It's going to change to $0, and you'll be able to download that 134-page dealer training manual free. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please view the other videos on the dealer training channel. If you found value in this video or the manual that you downloaded, I would like to ask you to please share that video. Please give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and please consider hitting that notification bell. So thank you very much. And I want to wish you the very, very best of luck with the operation of your Wisconsin dealership.